All right, what do you say, everybody? Welcome to Sandbox Day 8. All right. Well, as usual, we got some things to do. I'm just cooking up some breakfast here for my guy. We got some wolf steaks going on here. We killed 3 wolves. I don't know if anybody remembers that, but we killed 3 wolves on the last one, and just cooking up a little bit of their meat here. So I'm going to do a little bit of focus looting today. Um, what I want to do is get a hazmat suit. I want to get a hazmat suit so we can go into the radiation zone and get some uranium. Because I want to get prepped up for killing mechs. We are almost to 50% to our advanced engineering, which is good. I also want to go to the scrapyard. I want to go to the scrapyard and try to sort out a dirt bike, and I want to sort out that cruiser because I believe we have a dirt bike to the south of us in the little farmhouse, and I believe we have a cruiser tucked into this town up here in B3 B2 town here. So I want to get stuff to get those things going because, like I said, I want to collect one of each vehicle, and those are 2 more vehicles. I believe I just need the seat for the cruiser, but I think I need a whole body and maybe a wheel for a dirt bike. We'll have to ride over and see what we need. But those are probably going to be the first things we check out. We're probably going to check out those 2 bikes and see what we need for those. And then we're probably going to head down to A2 bunker to see if we can get a hazmat suit. If we don't get a hazmat suit here, we'll probably go over to B0 bunker after that and see if we can get a hazmat suit there. I want a yellow suit is what I want. I want a modern suit. I don't want a. Oh, what happened to my guy? I can't turn the camera at all. Something happened here. Something's bugged out. One second. One second. There we go. Anyway, I want to get a modern hazmat suit, not a vintage hazmat suit, because I want to wear armor inside of the radiation zone. We can go into the radiation zone without armor, but your likelihood of coming out alive is it gets drastically changed without armor. So the first time you get some NPCs that spawn in front of you, which they are the higher tier NPCs, so they could shoot you in one shot and you're dead. So we need to make sure that we take the precautions and get us a modern hazmat suit. We could get a modern hazmat suit inside there as well, but it's a little more challenging. So I think what we'll do first is I've got some meat. I'm gonna put this in my dump box. I got us some meat. Throw this down here a little bit. I am going to eat one, and I am going to get some bread. Looks like I'm out of bread, so I need to go in and get some bread. I should have at least one more loaf in here, I think. But we're gonna ride into town, see what we need for the bike, see what we need for the cruiser and the dirt bike. Do I have another bread? No, I do not have another bread. Okay. We'll have to cook up another loaf of bread here at some point, I guess. Maybe it's in the fridge. Hold on. Yeah, it's in the fridge. Here it is. Okay, we're good. So we're gonna take the mountain bike down to the little farmhouse right here and see what we needed for that dirt bike, and then we'll head up, and then we'll come back and head up to town and see what we needed for the cruiser. All right, let's see what we need here. So we need a rear wheel, and a seat, and that's all we need for that. That's not too complicated on that. Let's head up to town and see if we can find that cruiser that we seen the other day. Alright, I'm not 100% sure on where I seen that bike at. I think I will stop at the not the gas station, the police station as well, and see if we can get a key card for a bunker. Because if we can get a key card for a bunker, we may divert and go to an abandoned bunker and get a hazmat suit in there, along with trying to get another BCU module, because I would like to level up my BCU again. Let's start over here. There's a garage, so that's a possible location that I've seen it. It is not where we've seen it. I don't remember where we've seen it at. That's the problem. Maybe this garage? Nope, not that garage. Okay. We're narrowing it down here. What I got, a C1 bleed? Yeah, we're alright. We're alright. How about this one? It's got to be in one of these garages. I thought, at least. Could have been tucked into a little corner somewhere. Let me get my stamina here. Eat some bread while we're at it. Gotta take our helmet off. Alright, not in there. Man, I do not remember where I seen that thing. I know I seen one up here, though. I thought it was like tucked into a bush or something somewhere. See, did we check this one? I think we checked this one. Pretty sure this is where we just came from. Yep. How about this one? Ooh, no, but we got a whole Volkswagen in here. Okay. So, we need 2 wheels. Oh, well, that's all we need. We need 2 wheels and an alternator. 2 wheels and an alternator. We can drive this back to base. So that's good. Gotta remember that. It may have despawned as well. That could be one of the issues we're having right now. I don't think it did, though. Oh, look at this. We got the dirt bike body. I'll get my arrow back. So we got the dirt bike body. Okay. We can go put this on the dirt bike. That's good. I'll probably put this, I don't know how fast it'll despawn if I put it out in the middle of the road here. That cruiser may have despawned. I don't remember exactly where I seen it at. That's the part of the problem. Well, we'll put this here. Let's go into the police station to see if we can get us a key card. Got plenty of screwdrivers, so no need to worry about them. Ooh, almost failed that. Bit rusty, I guess. I think I'm too used to playing. Oh, there's some ammo, a Mac 10. I don't know if we have a Mac 10 yet. Getting too used to playing vein lock picking in there. Let's move this. We'll take another one of these. Take it back to sell it, break it down for parts, one or the other. I could take some of this ammo that I'm finding as well, but I honestly just don't need it. Like I said, we're just gonna focus on focus looting today, specifically what we need. I really don't even need to be checking this. This is... There we go. I don't know if we have one of those or not. Yeah, we'll take another one of those quest items. Another shotgun. Okay. Well, let's put that there. Put this up there. This, I don't know why we have that. Throw this down there. There we go. We got another shotgun. We are overweight as well, so we can't run anymore. And there's a key card. B0. That's a kill box card. I really don't need a kill box card. I was hoping more for the more along the lines of a abandoned bunker card. We'll put it up for a while. Realistically, we got a couple days to do it, so let's check back here. See if this bike's back here. I can't remember. It may have despawned. There's another quad. I'm thinking that's what happened. I'm thinking it despawned. What's that? Is that that's a Rager alternator? We don't need a Rager alternator. Because I don't remember there being two quads up here, so it may have respawned. It may have despawned to somewhere else. I also don't remember there being a Volkswagen up here either, so that another indication of it probably did. I think we'll ride the bike back. We'll ride the bike back, get the Rager. We'll stop up and get this dirt bike body that's up here. Actually, we might see if there's a wheel as well. There's a lead plate. We definitely need that. I think that's what I'll do. I think I'll ride the bike back, get the Rager, come back, get that dirt bike body, go put the dirt bike together, because I think I have wheels for a dirt bike at the base. And then we'll progress with our day. We'll go try to find a hazmat suit. All right. Let's drop this stuff off in here. we've got armor. Throw all this stuff in here. We don't need it. Nope, wrong box. This one can go in here. We'll keep, let's see. Let's put our bread in our dump box. Let's put the key card in our dump box. And we'll put this in here. Let's see what wheels we have. Oh, we do have a rear dirt bike wheel. Okay, that's that. And we'll grab the jack. We'll just drive the Rager up, grab the body. I'm not going to run. Alright, here's the body. Bam. Got it. You know, I actually should have checked. I might actually have Volkswagen wheels at the base as well. I didn't even think about looking. I just purely looked for dirt bike wheels, so I might actually have Volkswagen wheels at the base. Let's run and get this dirt bike though. I need to get knife kills too before I forget. There we go. Let me grab this body. Well, the dirt bike despawned that quick. So that tells me that the unless I'm bugging out. Let me relog here. Yeah. No. Yep, there it is. We were just bugging out. All right, let's put this install body, jack, service on jack, and install wheel. There we go. Remove jack. We need a little bit of fuel, which shouldn't be an issue. We should have plenty of fuel. And we don't have much, but we can get some. Drain. We can go right to the fuel station after this anyway. It's not a problem. Okay. And fill from canister. That's completely full. All right, put this back. Put this back. We will come back and get our Rager. We'll take the dirt bike home. We'll just park her right here for now. Run back and get the truck. Then we're going to go to a bunker. Rager secured. Okay, guys. So, like I said, we're going to go. Hopefully, I should go get fuel first. We should be okay. We should be able to go down to this bunker, see if we can get in there from there, and then we can hit a fuel station on the way back. We can baby it. We'll be all right. So, A2 bunker. You guys have seen me come in here multiple times. We're just going to park right here, right outside the fence. I do need to grab a couple. Oh, I got an extra gun I don't need. A couple extra guns, I think. Let's get the dump box out. We don't need that. Need a couple screwdrivers, which we'll use the 2s and the 1s. Just take a couple. We do have Phoenix tiers, yes. Okay. Take a couple of bobby pins. We should have enough out of those two. That's 20. Plus. Put our dump box back. But anyways, you guys have seen me come in and out of this bunker multiple times. This is one of the easier bunkers to get into, in my opinion. I think you get the most amount of time to be able to creep into this bunker, either from this side or the other side. I could show you from the other side. But as soon as he turns around, we're going to walk in. Jog. We still need to work on our stealth. If we had advanced stealth, we could technically just run in, but we can run in till about here kind of thing. Now we want to be careful and jog, but easy peasy. All right, puppets. I'm not going to search for anything but the hazmat suit. So we are, like I said, we are focus looting today. You can search if you want, obviously. I'm going to try to get in and out of this place and get what I need. I need to knife some puppets. Quit bow and arrow them, Mike. Gotta be careful here. We might get some NPCs. Nope, looking good. How about this one? Nope. It's not in that one. Not in that one. There is a medical locker in there, but we got plenty of Phoenix Tears at the moment. NPCs. I'm just gonna keep cover. They should come through there. As long as I keep cover, keep my center mass kind of in cover, we should be okay. I might have to open the door for them. They might not be smart enough. There's two. Make sure that's all of them. I think it is. These are higher tier NPCs. A box of 7.62 and a Mosin. Lead plate, that's good. MP5 is pretty decent. We have a couple already, but take another. This the Mosin is a quest item. Alright, let's reload this. And that's the armory. Okay, so it's not back here. It's just a control room. We don't. Sounds like I got the sniffles. Sounds like I got the sniffles. It must be wet somewhere. My pants. Yeah, pants didn't dry that quick when I was cooking. It's for some reason that my top dried, but my bottoms didn't. From the rain. Okay. Should be in here somewhere. Bushman. One more. Right there it is. And this is an easy one. So the little square, the ones with the square edges, they're easy. Let's see what we get. Vintage suit. Okay, it's not the one we wanted. I will take the potassium though. All right, let's get out of here. We'll go check another bunker. I need one more knife kill. I guess you're it. There we go. Turn on our cell phone. Get that thing off of our screen. Done. Turn it off. Oh, wrong way. This way. Okay, so we did not get the suit that we wanted. We got a vintage hazmat suit, not a modern hazmat suit. I want the yellow ones, not the green ones. The yellow ones we can wear armor under. So we're gonna exfil out of here. And we'll probably go up to the gas station and then head over to B0. I should do the kill box while I'm there, but I really don't need anything in the kill box at the moment. Alright, let's see where this mech is. Okay, let's get out of here. Just jog. We're heavy anyway, so he might get a glimpse at us. He might get a glimpse at us. Yep. Yep. Just barely made it. Okay, let's run up to the gas station. We'll run up to the gas station, get some fuel, and then we'll head over to B0 bunker. And if we don't get anything in B0 bunker, then realistically, I could go to A1 bunker, and we could just try to find a module while we get a hazmat suit, because I can definitely get a hazmat suit while we're in there. Let's throw these right here for the moment. Let's see. Let's go to B0 and see if we can get a suit there. You've seen me go in and out of bunkers by now. We'll pick another day to go into another abandoned bunker. We've done like 4 of them in the last 2 videos, so yeah, I didn't think we wouldn't run out of. I figured we wouldn't run out of gas. Giggles. That's not good. Where you at, Giggles? There's another one. Another Mr. Giggles. We should be alright. Alright, topped off and ready to go. Let's go to B0 bunker, guys. Here we go. Handle. Okay, I can't remember which hazmat locker is in this bunker, but it's pretty much going to do the same thing we did with the last one. Go in, find it, unlock it. I think it's right at the bottom of this ladder, if I remember right. So we're actually not too far off. Miss my time frame to go though. Yeah, let's wait till the next one. Don't know if I have enough time to go this way or not. Maybe. Just barely. Just barely. Yep, right here she is. All right, this is another easy locker, the square edges. So we'll probably get another vintage out of this one, if we get one at all. Yep, another vintage. Okay. Well, we could wear the vintage into into the radiation zone. It's not the end of the world. And we can still get of course, if we wear the vintage in, we're not taking our armor in. So, what would be our next option? I mean, realistically, the next option would be go to A1 and try to get a yellow. I don't think we're gonna get a yellow in one of the free spots. It's a rare chance. And when I say free spots, there's 5 lockers. I think there's 5. I think there's 5 lockers we can pick here on the western side of C0's power plant. So we could get lucky with a yellow suit there, but I really don't think we will. But we could try. I'm gonna head down to the river, and we'll get prepped up to go into the radiation zone, and I'll show you guys what we'll do. Alright, so we're just on the edge of C0, and I should not be contracting any radiation. I'm not. I got influenza, the flu. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take my helmet off, and I'm gonna drink as much water as I can. I'm also gonna go ahead and take these pills. I'm gonna take the whole bottle. These are the potassium iodines. These are going to help us fight off the radiation poisoning. And what it's going to do is basically block up to 2.0 Ceravits of radiation. And then what we're going to do now is I'm just going to drink as much as my stomach can hold. I want to get my intestines full and my stomach as full as I can. So I'm going to start by drinking and filling up my stomach and letting it fill up my intestines. And then while we get ready, it'll basically go from my stomach to my intestine. And then once we're ready, we can fill our stomach up again and then go in. And what that's going to do is it's going to basically force our bladder to fill up faster. And we're going to basically just continue to pee out the radiation while we're in there. We won't need it in the beginning because I'll be wearing the suit. So with wearing the suit, I won't contract any radiation. But once I start lockpicking, I'm going to take the suit off, and it's going to help me lockpick easier. So with the suit off, I'm going to lockpick a little better, and I'm going to contract radiation while I have the suit off. So that's when the water and the potassium iodine is going to come into effect. But we'll just keep drinking, get our stomach full. It's going to take us a while because we're sick, which sucks. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take and just throw this vintage hazmat suit on, and it's going to basically drop everything that we can't use while we're in there. Just like that. Put most of it in our backpack. And then I'm going to, let's see what we need. I am going to take the Phoenix tiers just in case. I am going to, we don't need any of this. We will need ammo. So I'll take a couple stacks of slugs just in case we do run into the NPCs. I am going to go ahead and take the painkillers now. And I'm going to go ahead and take these antibiotics since I am sick. It's going to help a little bit. And I need to pee. Take the antibiotics. Now, we could do a couple different things here. Because we are running the vintage suit, we could take less of a risk and just pull right up to the where we need to go in at the power plant. I'm gonna put the rest of this inside here. Oh, that's staying. We could just pull right up to the power plant and go in right where we need to go in at, and then we basically bypass seeing any NPCs. Mostly, not completely, but mostly. Let's see. Actually, I'm not going to take the reds. I'm going to take yellows because we have so many. We're going to take 40. I don't have any thievery, so let's just go ahead and take that many. And the rest of these we'll put in the car. And then I want to save my gloves for, I want to save my good picks for kill boxes. So I'm not going to take any good picks, but I am going to take, let's see, that's 40, 30. That'd be enough to, that should be enough to cover everything. That's 80 picks right there. So I'm going to save these for kill boxes because the kill boxes are a little more time constraint kind of thing. You have a time limit to do these in. Throw these right here. We'll leave the bandages in the car. We don't need that. I'm going to stack these along the side here so I can, one, stack my stuff inside my backpack easier, and two, access the screwdrivers easier while I'm picking locks. We got our Bushman, we got our shotgun, we got arrows, we got slugs. That's really all we need. So I'm going to go ahead and pee. I'll go ahead and pee now, get this bladder empty. And then we're going to get some carbs in us just to make sure we don't run out of food while we're in there. And then we're going to drink some more before we go. Have another bite of bread. Okay, that should hold us off for a while. I'm gonna throw the suit back on. And I think what we're gonna do, since we're not gonna have armor, I think what we're gonna do is play it safe. I think what we'll do is we'll come up through the radiation zone. We'll go along the bridge and then come back on the east side of the power plant, and then we'll enter the power plant on the northern point, which is going, I'll show you this one spot will be basically the most direct route to the uranium. So I'll start the video back up as soon as we get over there. Okay, so we're entering the radiation zone on the east side of the river. We're just going to follow the river up until we get to the bridge. Now, the radiation zone has a lot of high-tier NPCs that pop up, and it can be quite devastating for a player, especially with how they spawn in just randomly. So I really want to take the most direct route in and out with no armor, because with them having powerful guns like, you know, Mosins and M1s and shotguns and stuff like that, they're gonna just basically one-tap me if I don't play my cards right. And we might even get one tap just driving in here, but we'll see what happens. Here's the bridge we're going to take right by the power plant. And then we're going to swing a UE. Go down here. And on the other side of this blue building, actually you can see the sky bridge right there on the other side of this blue building here. I'm going to basically drive right down here and try to get a good spot. This probably isn't the best spot. Let's just make it to where we can get out really quickly. We'll park right here. Shut the door. And then we're gonna go right up these stairs. And I like to be on the outside of my suit because you can hear a little better. Because when you're in the inside of your suit, the sounds get a little drowned out. We're just going to take our time. The sky bridge is basically taking us right into the power plant. There's a toolbox. Can I use it on anything? And not really. So there's a statue right there. That's what you're looking for. The statue is right beside the sky bridge, right beside the power plant, on the north side of the power plant. We're gonna go through here. Into these doors. Take our time here. Go to the top of these stairs, just right along the wall. We're going to flip around. And we basically get to the staircase where we need to be, right here. So from the staircase, we're going to go up to level 5, level 6, level 6, yep. Right here. Then we're going to go to the left. We're going to follow what says reactor 3 room. And just keep following the green lights at this point. See, reactor 3 into this room. The stairs are blocked here, so only one way to go. Just follow the green lights, and wherever it says reactor 3, just keep going. Okay, so you come in here, and this is kind of a dead end everywhere except for the reactor 3 room, which is right here. So all the rest of this is closed off. You can search things in here. There's some lockers and some cement, but usually not anything worth having. Okay, NPCs are in this room. I can't see if that's them or not. That is them right there. That's one. Apparently there's some puppets spawned in behind me as soon as I killed him. Just take care of the puppets. You gotta watch the puppets though, 85%. So we might have to search a couple of these puppets to see if we can get some duct tape. Because once we get the 80% in our suit, the suit's not even any good anymore. You're basically unprotected. So, but the good part is we are in this room, so we have the ability to search these lockers here, not these ones. See, this is what I was talking about with the square edges. This is an easy lock. You can pick these. These are rusty locks. These are iron locks. So see how it's got the little tapered edges. It's a little bit more beefy. These are ones that's going to have yellow suits in them. See what this guy had. Maybe he has some duct tape. He's got money, no duct tape. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and prep up some bobby pins. We should be good. Might get a puppet or two to spawn in here, but other than that, we should be good. I'm gonna prep up some bobby pins, and then we have 1, 2, 3. There's one there. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 uranium crates to lockpick in here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to it and then just take my suit off, try to lockpick it. We do have basic thievery, so we're not quite decent at lockpicking at the moment. We could be a lot better if we had medium thievery. But you could also crowbar these open if you really had the crowbars or the toolboxes to do it. Because you can fix, after you crowbar each one of these, you can fix your crowbar and then basically keep going. So you can bring in the same amount of crowbars you need to open all these, or you can lockpick one or the other. You know, your choice. I am going to go ahead and try for this. We'll be able to get a yellow suit out of here. These are almost guaranteed yellows. All right, where's my suit? Yep, there's a yellow. So there we go. We got a fresh suit, and if we had armor, we could wear it now. All right, let me uncraft some more bobby pins. Take the suit off. Like I said, if you're not good at lockpicking, just come in here with a bunch of crowbars. You'll be just fine. Especially if you're going to use these for mechs. Because if you're just going to craft crap ammo with this stuff, which is what I suggest, I don't recommend coming in here just to sell this stuff. Then using crowbars is a good call. We didn't get anything in that one. We got two uranium crates. We don't need the crates, we need the uranium. And you can take these crates and put the uranium in it. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It's totally up to you. It is lighter if you don't take these uranium crates containers, but you know, you can carry the uranium around a little easier if you take it. See, we should be able to hold 3 more. Yep. Go, one more in there. Failed. Gotta open more picks. There we go. 2 more crates. We don't need those. Containers, I should say. We need the uranium, not the containers. Take the suit off. There we go. 1 more container. Okay, so we didn't even fill 1. Let me just go back through and make sure I didn't miss one. So there's 1. There should be a... actually, we need to do those over there. Need these ones. That. Okay. All right, this container is completely filled. And another container, so we got 1 container filled out of 11 crates, which is it's okay. It's okay. It's not horrible, but it's not great. Now, you could get another suit out of here. These suits, I mean, these suits are worth money. These ones are like 3,000 or 4,000, and these ones are like 2,000. So you can get some money out of these by picking the suits. You can get up there if you climb up all the ladders and stuff. There's not really much up there. So you've got a suit container down there, and a suit, or I should say a locker, and a suit locker down here. So let's take a look at our radiation. We're actually not too bad. We do have almost 30% radiation, which means we're contracting it pretty quickly, and the effective radiation is at 1.4. So being that we're at 1.4, that means our potassium iodine is no longer in effect in some ways. We can get it to go back into effect, but we need to get the radiation out of our system. We do still have water going through our system. Looks like we did pee a little bit ago, so that's helping. So we've got a little bit of time in here left, but not much. So let me show you where we're going to go next. There are three more containers that we can unlock to get more uranium, and that's what we're going to try to do. And then you could get graphite as well, which graphite's basically just for selling purposes. But I really don't care about the money, so I'll show you where the graphite is, but I'm not going to. I'm probably, if we find some, we'll take it. I really don't need it though. I'm more about trying to get in and out of here with the least amount of radiation as possible at the moment. We're just backtracking everywhere we went. And then once we get to the stairs where we came up, we're just going to go to the door where we're straight across from the stairs. I was going to look for some duct tape, but I really don't need it. We're wearing the yellow suit. You could check all these little boxes here, maybe get a yellow or something in there, yellow screwdriver. There's boxes here you can search. And then if you come in here with crowbars, you don't have to take your suit off either, so you really won't contract any radiation at all. So from the stairs, this is all pretty much one straight shot. There's no other doors you can go through or anything. You just kind of keep going until you can't go any further. You'll see this dark area. You'll keep going straight. Just trust walking straight through it. And then we have where the burning core is. This is where the burning core is. Then we've got 1, 2, 3 more containers to unlock. And this is where you're going to contract the most radiation too, so you have to be on it about this one. Let's see what we got. All right, there's another one. Good. Grab our suit. All right. Nothing good there. Okay, moving on. And last one. All right, so we've got 10 of them total. Now, I'm going to show you one of my favorite ways out. You can backtrack and go across the balcony where the basically go backtrack to the stairs we came from, and then go down one floor across the catwalk, and you'll end up on the roof. But I like to go this way. This is probably my favorite way to go. It's a little safer from NPCs and puppets and all that, and players if you're on a PvP server. But it can be a little sketchy. You don't want to go too far past this broken wall, because if you go too far over there, you will die from the burning core. So I like to go up this wall here, and then I like to jump up on there. Oh, didn't quite make it. Try it again. We'll say, if you watch my radiation video, I pretty much show you every way in and out of this place in multiple different ways. So check that out if you really want to see some different things, different ways to go. All right, since I'm catching my stamina here real quick. So with the suit on and above 80%, anything that's in your bag that may be radiated or on your person, like including your guns and stuff, they automatically start decontaminating with a good suit on. So you don't have to take your suit off to decontaminate anything. You can just keep your suit on, and it'll start decontaminating by itself. Let's see if we can climb up right here. There we go. That's what I wanted. And then we'll go up here. And then be careful, you don't want to fall down there. You'll be dead. Walk across this. Nice and easy, and we're clear. So yeah, with an 80% or better suit, you automatically start decontaminating all the things that are on you, including the container. So you don't have to use soap and wash everything. You could actually just wear it and it'll decontaminate. Or if you're going to stay in the vicinity, you could just leave it on the ground and it'll decontaminate by itself as well. I don't have a Geiger counter, I don't think, so I can't show you the exact numbers. But basically, if you go to wash stuff to try to clear up the radiation, you are 0.5 ciervits for each one use of soap, and that's what it's going to clean. So if you take soap, you get 10 uses. If you have 5.0 ciervits of radiation on something, it's going to take the entire bar of soap to clean it. All right, we need to be careful down here. As you can see, we came across there, went down the ladder, and we're at these steps here. This is the roof. Our vehicle is that way. That's our north. That's where we entered. Right there is the statue. So need to be careful with these stairs there. NPCs have came up them before. But we just keep going down these steps. And before we jump off this roof, because that's the only way down from here is to jump off, we're going to jump on the ledge and walk across this part. because you're going to get 3 spots to search for graphite. I believe it's 3. Let's see. 1, there's a graphite. So like I said, these are just worth money. They're not worth anything else. Nope, that's one we already searched. There's another one. And I thought there was another one. Maybe it's only 2. I thought there was 3. Maybe it's only 2. Let's check back here. Anyway, you can jump down now. And then there's like 5 or 6 spots to search on from here towards the crane. You can get more graphite to sell. Need to keep an eye out for the NPCs. There's another spot. Another graphite. So we're making some money on graphite today. Another graphite. It's not always this good. I've been up here where you didn't get any. There's another one. Holy crap. Just keep looking at the ground, looking for them. And also there is one right there. See those tanks? So on the other side of the excavator and beside those tanks, there's a pile you can search right there on the ground as well. We're not going to go over there though. Ooh, don't touch the fire. There's another one. Well, we made some money today. Should be one more little spot here. Okay, I guess not. We're done. So, from here, we're going to go back towards our vehicle, go north. Let's check our radiation levels. We are in ARS1, so we basically have no time to play around anymore. Once you see ARS1 pop up, it's basically time to leave. No matter where you are. Because once you get the ARS3, it gets to be a pain to get rid of. And once you get the ARS4, you're not getting rid of it. You basically either have to Phoenix tier or kill yourself. So kill your character, I should say. But we just came down the side of the building, out the gate, continue heading north. There's the statue. Gotta watch out. NPCs like to spawn over here. We're gonna go. There's our sky bridge that we went in. There's our statue. Here's the stairs we went up. And here's our car. Gone. Now, you can find vehicles in here too. So you can find vehicles in here. There are 2 buildings where you can get suits as well. But for the most part, the lootability in this place is pretty much went down. We're gonna drive right past one of the suit places right here. I call this the water treatment plant. There's a bunch of cooling tanks or treatment tanks inside the building here. You basically go up those steps and then like right in the middle floor of that building. So like, what's that? 1, 2, 3rd floor up. 3rd floor in that building. In the middle of the building, there's 2 suit lockers you can unlock. And then if we go down this road by the fire station here, you have, I believe, 3 more suit lockers in that building there. And I call that one the cooling station. There's a bunch of pools of water, like with like cooling valves and stuff in there. But anyway, we're done now. We need to go decontaminate ourselves. And I do not have any soap on me. I don't think. I may have some in the quest box. Nothing in the vehicle gets contaminated either, so don't worry about anything in your vehicle. The container, your chest, if you drop your chest out of the vehicle, the chest will get contaminated, but the stuff inside of it will not. So you're okay there. nothing in the vehicle will get contaminated as of right now. So we're gonna head back to base, and since we got a pond there, we're gonna decontaminate in our pond, and we should be good. Okay, so what we're gonna do next is basically decontaminate ourselves and everything else we have. The one thing I am going to do is put this stuff that we're not going to decontaminate down here. I'm basically selling this, and then I'm selling the suit as well, and then this uranium I'm going to stick with our lead plate and our scrap. I'm also going to check to see if we have a Geiger counter. I don't believe I picked up a Geiger counter yet, but if I did, right here's our lead plate bag. If I did, then I'll be able to show you guys things a little easier. Let me see. It's going to be in tools. And does not look like we have a Geiger counter yet. I could craft one, realistically. We can craft a Geiger counter. Where is one right? Where's it at? Where's it at? Right there. All we need is scrap. And actually, this is super easy to craft. We might as well just do it. So wire, duct tape, 6 bolts, or 4 scrap, 6 bolts, which we'll just take that, and a hammer, which is right here. And that shall give us Geiger counter. Okay, that takes care of that. We put this stuff back. We'll grab the Geiger counter, tools, and crafting. Now, I need a battery. I can steal this one real quick. Let's see what we got. So as far as the Geiger counter goes, we turn it on, and as you can see, our suit is contaminated, and our bag is contaminated. But this Geiger counter does not tell you how much it is contaminated. But at least it tells you that it is contaminated. Okay. Well, we can work with that. I can still teach you. So let's just throw this in our bag for the minute. We're going to take all of our clothes off, gun and bow included, and we're going to jump in the water. And what we're going to do is we're going to swim until the effective radiation on our radiation presence is gone. And as you can see, we're at ARS 2 as well. So we've caught it just in the nick of time of being able to not have to worry about it too much. But we're just going to keep swimming back and forth, back and forth. And then as soon as the effective radiation is gone, which you can see our potassium is kicking in now because our ARS went into recovery. So there. Our effective radiation is gone. We're just going to keep swimming until the radiation is down as far as it'll go, which is usually about 14.8 in this case. Okay, so all the radiation is off of us now. Well, all the effective radiation is off of us now, so we don't have to worry about radiation gaining. We don't have to worry about gaining any more radiation. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to put my suit on. The suit is going to protect me from everything else. So I can put, even though like we seen our gun and our bow and our melee holster and our backpack. I think it was our backpack. Let's see. Turn off, turn on. Yeah, our backpack is radiated, and our holster and knife is radiated. This stuff is not radiated, but our gun and our bow is. Even though that stuff is radiated, our radiation is still in recovery, so we don't have to worry about that. Now, the one thing that I like to do is I like to go to a general store or have a bunch of fruit and vegetables at the base, and then just eat like all kinds of different fruits and vegetables, because the higher you can get um, your water intake rate up, the faster you're going to get rid of the radiation that is in your system. But you can do the same thing here. Just basically throw all this stuff back on the ground. That way you're not collecting any radiation while you do it. And just fill your stomach up with water. Don't worry about it. As long as you keep drinking, you'll continue to pee out what radiation you have left, and it'll go away. But like I said, what I like to do is go to the trader or have a bunch of fruits and vegetables, different kinds, like 5 or 6 different kinds, and then eat like a bite out of each different kind. That way it'll raise your intake rate, because the higher your intake rate is, the faster you'll basically digest water and then make yourself pee. So that's the good way to do it. But I'm gonna fill up my stomach with water, and then we'll talk about getting rid of the radiation on your clothing. All right, so this will be the last drink we take, and we want to make sure that we don't go up past like 119 in our stomach. If we go to 120 and then keep going, we will die from basically your stomach eruption. All right, so put the hazmat suit back on first, and then the rest of your stuff. That way we don't contract any radiation. And then our Geiger counter is on. Now it's on. Okay, so like I said, this stuff here will start decontaminating by itself. As you can see, the knife and the knife sheath already did. So you really don't have to worry about it too much. Like, if you don't have soap, you can just wear this hazmat suit around, and it'll basically decontaminate while you're doing other things. You know, you can cook food, or, you know, build some stuff on the base, or do stuff like that. You don't have to sit and wait. But the other thing you have is your shotgun and your bow and your backpack. Like, that stuff's radiated, so that's the main things. If you were wearing armor, your armor would probably be radiated as well. I don't believe I have any soap. I do not have any soap at the moment. But like I said, if you have radiation on your stuff, and I can't show you with this Geiger counter because it doesn't tell you how much radiation there is, but if you have radiation on your stuff, 0.5 radiation is taken away by 1 use of soap. So if you have 1 use of soap, you can take away 0.5 radiation. So if you have 1.0 radiation, you need 2 uses of soap. Now, the other thing to think about is 0.5 radiation takes about 10 minutes to decontaminate by itself. So if you have 0.1 radiation, or 1.0 radiation, then it's going to take about 20 minutes for it to decontaminate off whatever your item is. And like I said, if you watch my power plant video, you can see a better breakdown of it. I do it in there. But, you know, this stuff here, I'm not overly concerned with, mainly because the most of the radiation is going to be on my guns and stuff. And as long as I continue drinking water and having the potassium iodine in my system, I'm not going to worry about any kind of contracting any more radiation. But since I have been lucky and got a bunch of Phoenix tears, I could also, if I do continue to contract radiation, I could let this stuff wear out, you know, finally decontaminate. And then as soon as this stuff decontaminates, I could just inject myself with Phoenix tears and call it a day. And then we won't have to worry about radiation anymore. Which is probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to shut the Geiger counter off. I'm going to keep it on me just to see how much we contract. And then I'm going to take the suit off and call it a day. The rest of this stuff will decontaminate on its own. I'm going to put the rest of my gear on, which we should be okay with. We should not contract any radiation from it, or it should not contract any radiation from my other stuff. So we'll be good. I think what we're going to do next is I need to fix the car. As you can see, that's pretty much trash. My bow is pretty much destroyed. I don't know if that's from puppets or shooting it. Let's see, 44%. Still 44%. 43%. Okay, so the bow does have a durability now. You gotta watch that. And we can just make another bow. It's not a problem. I'll just get a stick, and then we've got so much rope in the base. I don't need to make rope. I just need a long stick. Let's fix the car. I'm just gonna fix the front end and the chassis. A tire, and I think I have more repair kits. I should have more repair kits at least. And I need to move the jack. Oh, easy, easy, easy. Don't throw my car in the water. There. I don't need to fix anything else. This front stuff is the more important stuff. I can fix the hood. The rest of this is minor. Holy crap. Quit flipping my car. Let's get some more vehicle repair kits. We'll fix us another bow. Just throw this one on the ground. It's radiated anyway. And I need to pee as well. Let's check to see if we got Volkswagen wheels. If we got Volkswagen wheels, we might go get that Volkswagen. Go in here. Crafting, wire. Use this one. And bow. And while we're waiting, we do have 2 Volkswagen wheels. Okay, we're gonna go get the Volkswagen. Put this in crafting. I'm gonna take a water bottle of fuel. I could just push it to the, realistically, I could just push it to the trader. Or not the trader, the gas station. Wouldn't be that hard. Let me grab the wheels right here. And I need the jack. And this can go in here. I'm gonna grab, I'll just empty my, let me take a pee before I pee myself. Or actually, I already did pee myself, never mind. I might get a gift. No, I already got a gift. Done? He's done. Okay. Do I have, I don't want to carry a gas can over there. We'll just push it to the trader. We'll push it to the trader. I'm gonna go get the Volkswagen. I don't know how, but I'm pretty sure he's seen me. He was running away from me. Maybe not. Shotgun slugs, baby. All right. So because we got the influenza and our ARS is, we've got ARS right now, our stamina is not very good. If I can dry my pants out, I'll pretty much get rid of the influenza. But I'm a little wet right now. That's why, one of the reasons why it's still there. It's a slow walk. Shotgun makes light work of them. Especially if they don't have armor. Okay. This should be where the Volkswagen was. And I'm going to try to see if we can roll it to the left a little bit and see if we can get it to move some. I'm going to try to get it out the door is what I want to try to do. Let me try to roll it from the back. No, it made it worse. Okay, let me try to do this way. Nope. Okay, we'll just put them on. Service on car jack. Install wheel. In service. There's a jack already in here. We can just put it in the car. We actually do have enough. We probably have enough fuel to get to. I didn't bring my card though. I'll say we probably have enough fuel to get to the gas station. But I didn't bring my card. Messed up. Messed that part up. How am I going to get that wheel on? This is why I wanted to push it out. See if we can do it from up here. Maybe. Barely. It's on. In service. Collect jack. And push. Okay, we'll just push it back to base, and then we'll fill it up. Well, we don't need to push it. I don't even know what I'm doing. I can drive it. It's got a battery, so we can drive it. Doesn't have an alternator. All right, we'll just put this out back here for now. It needs fixed up, so it's old beater. We got her. We got that one though. Let me get my hoe and attend to the garden, which I don't remember where I put it. I think I put it in this base building box. We need to see if we need some water or something in these as well. We had a bunch of rain on the last one, so these are all pretty good as far as water goes. And the tree is still seeding, but these are vegetating, so those are pretty much grown up. Should be in flowering here soon. Imagine, yep. Okay, so yeah, the fertilizer is gone in this one, so we're ready for our next cycle. Okay, we'll put this away. Where did we put our fertilizer at? It's not in there. Not in there. Not in there. Oh, there it is. Okay, so that one still has some fertilizer. That one has fertilizer. This one does not. This one does not. Where are these at? These are potato. These are vegetating, so these are ready. We might have some crops by the end of this video, maybe. Okay. Let's see. Nothing in there, and a cherry tree is good. Okay, so those are still going. I'm gonna put this in here for now. Let me put my jack back in the Rager. Okay, so we got a Volkswagen. We've got the quad. We've got the dirt bike. We've got a bike. So now we just need a cruiser, a plane, and a Leica, and a tractor. we'll be good. I think we might go. Let's go see. I really don't want to drive up there and then there not be a. I really don't want to run up there and then there not be a plane up here. So let's take a cruise past it and see what we see. All right, we're gonna take the not so safe approach.
Stop right there.
There is not a plane in there.
Stop right there.
There's not a plane in there either. Okay, so no planes. Good thing we didn't. Oh no, there is a plane in there. Okay, yeah, there's a plane in that one. Okay, so we know there is a plane there. The next time we come this way, we'll run over. Let's go into the cement factory and see what we can find. See if we find anything good. I mean, we really don't need anything at the moment. We're pretty much down to finding vehicles, killing mechs. So, I mean, if we get some lead plate, that'll be good. We do need lead plate. Do need to level up our engineering some more. I gotta be careful with my weight. Yeah, I'm like, I can't carry anything, actually. Let's put some stuff away. We don't need screwdriver. Yeah, we'll try to unlock those ones up top. Oh, are we carrying this so heavy? Basically just water, I'm thinking. We don't need this stuff. We don't need a head torch. We'll take the batteries, or not, we'll take the bobby pins, I mean. The rest of this stuff is pretty standard for our kit. We don't need a lighter at the moment. How much weight we got now? Oh, I was looking at my stamina, not my weight. Ding dong. Battery, we'll have that. Nails, we don't need nails. I don't think we're gonna find too much good in here. Because for the most part, we have everything we need. There's a crowbar. We could start saving those up. I could go back and get more uranium. That way we don't have to worry about our engineering. Screwdriver. Duct tape. I'll have it. Okay, nothing in there. Don't think there's anything in here. Lock. It's all right. Duct tape. There's some soap. I should probably start collecting some, being that I don't have any. Okay, I think there is... Yeah, there's a couple things back here we can search. There's a box of nails. Yeah, we can take that. Okay, we're done here. Alright, as soon as this mech walks past us, and that mech starts walking away, we're going to run up these stairs. Which is right about now. As long as we jog, we shouldn't alert this mech. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Stab-proof vest. There's a little shotgun right there, a little sawed-off. I don't actually. You know what? We don't have that yet. Better take it. It's one we don't have. Oh, BMG, APM. Just keep crouching. They shouldn't see us. Okay. Now we can run this way. There's a couple things you can search, like that green crate over there, and then you can go all the way down there and search too, which we might do that. Let's go all the way over here though. There's a knife. Another stab proof. We don't need that. A stun grenade, I'll take it. Chainsaw. Phone. These are good stuff for starting gear. More duct tape. More wire. Oh, that's a find. Yellow. Cleaver. Jumper cables. Another screwdriver. I think I will take the jumper cables. That's 50 rope right there. So we'll have it. Let's go down. Let's go ahead and go down. We'll check this bottom area. There's a AWM mag. Ooh, 308 suppressor. Gotta watch this mech coming back. Yep, there he is. And a little bit of 9mm. I'm gonna check these 3 green crates and then I'm gonna switch sides. I'm gonna check this way on the way back. This side on the way back. There's an M9 flashlight. That's a quest item. Hat. We don't need that. Don't need a shovel. Don't need electric stove. Don't need a gas mask. Don't need that shovel. I will have the 30-06 ammo. Don't need hats. Definitely don't need no girly underwear. Take an MRE. Never know. Okay, mech's coming back. I gotta get moving. Another 308 suppressor. There's a Bay Riffer. Another M9. It's 5.56. Smoke grenade. Let's get up here. Mech should be coming by right now. Okay. Combat boots. We're alright. Another jumper cable. Good lock pick. I don't think we need any of this. Just hide in this corner for a minute. Might have to eat this MRE. Okay. Keep going. Paint. There's another head torch. I better take that in case I destroy the one I got for you guys. Crouch down a minute. He's going to cross path. He might not see me in here, but I don't know if I want to take the chance. I don't think he'll see me. I think I'm out of his view. And we're done here. This is the last one. Yep. I got these to search, I guess. Starving I am, it says. Don't know what I'll do. All right, we're going to leave that way. I'll go up this way, though. We do have some lockers up here. Now, I used to never have any good luck, but they have been playing with the loot, so we'll see if they get anything good here now. A bunch of nothing at the moment. Just a bunch of clothing for the most part. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's better than it used to be. I used to get nothing. Yeah, it's pretty good too. Ooh. With the triple carry. There's a good bow. I really don't like the ballista, but we'll take it. Did I search all this? Pretty sure I did. We are overweight now. Another screwdriver. Some more bobby pins. I think we'll be alright for now. Another crowbar. Ooh. Upgrade our Bushman. chainsaw, wire, fishing reel, fishing line, duct tape, magazine, extra pair of NVGs, 45 ammo. There's an M9. Getting all kinds of good stuff. This is actually pretty. This is actually a lot better than it used to be. I haven't looted this in a probably 2 months, and this is actually really good compared to what it used to be. Look at that, freaking VSS in the box. Let's do this. Put that there. Let's put this up here. That up there. That on the ground. Let's see. Like that. Like that. Like that. And then the rest of this can come. I guess we're leaving the crowbar though. We'll have some more shotgun shells. I don't even know if we should open these lockers if we got this much stuff. Screwdriver, I'll take that. Scar. There's another VSS. And another VSS. Man. The VSSs are good money. They're really good money. So let's take this one. Let's triple carry. Take that one. And then the rest of the stuff we can. We do need the suppressors. Let's leave the soap. We can get it anywhere. Let's leave the duct tape. We can get it anywhere. I'll take my... we don't need the picks. We'll take the suppressors. And what else we taking? Keep the 9mm. 45 isn't that crucial. Alright, it's a pretty good find. Start making our way out. Just gonna stay low here. We'll search all this on the way out too. So we really can't, I really don't want anything else. The backpack, I could triple carry the backpack. The box of ammo. Another box of 45. See if we get shot at. Think we're gonna make it. Yep, we make it. Barely. I'm not even gonna bother searching anything in here. Actually, let's take a shortcut. We're free. Nice. That was a pretty good haul. I was not expecting that out of this place. That was pretty good. Pretty good. Throw the rest of this crap in here. Okay, and we got another yellow. We got all kinds of, got all kinds of yellows this sandbox run. Let's head to the trader. I want to see what I can do as far as quest to A0. Actually, I need food. I'm gonna eat, and then we're gonna head to A0. I can get rid of some of this graphite anyway. I think we'll change. I think we'll go to C2 instead. I think we're at tier 2 quest at C2, so I think we'll go to C2 instead. I'll grab my box. Here we are to wreck the day. Hi.
You either buy or get lost.
Okay. Fix up our vehicle there, Ivan. $0, $2, $60. One thing I am going to get while we're here is I'm gonna buy battery. I'm gonna buy car batteries, as many as I can, because I don't want to grind. I don't want to grind out the lead plate. Oh, I put the card away. Ding dong. Fix the chassis too. $4,000. No, put it on. Fix it myself. Thank you. Okay, I don't want to grind out lead plate, so we're gonna buy as many car batteries as we can, which is 3 at the moment. That's 3 more, and that's potential for, at the minimum, we're gonna get 20 stacks of lead, or 20 uses of lead plate. We could get 5 out of each one, but we're gonna get at least 1 out of each one. And so there's that. Let's see what quest he has. Oh, we can't do quest here. We did quest a while ago, I guess. We are on standby for quest.
All good here, friend. Welcome, welcome.
Okay, well, let's go to...
Make sure to
we should have just went to A0, because I'm pretty sure A0 is the one we didn't do. Of course, we might just... I don't remember which ones we did last. We might have to just bail on quest for the day. Because I think we did B4, I think we went to A0 last time. And I think we did the tier 1s. Well, I guess we can look. Let's see. Journal, outpost, A0. So we did 3 at A0. We did 1 at the armor, which I believe we just did these 3. The armor, I don't think we're going to be able to do anything at the armor. I think we're going to have to go to Z. Yeah, we're going to have to go to Z if we want to do any quests, which I don't think I'm going to go to Z today. Now, let's head back to base, see what kind of improvements we can do there. We done drove around so much, we need more fuel. Don't hear any zombies. Yeah, I do. Okay, I hear them now. Oh, I forgot to sell. I forgot to sell the uranium. It's not. It's like $700. It's not like we're missing anything. It's like 300 or 400 or $500, something like that. It's not. It's not anything special. Well, so I decided to take a detour. We went just past our base to see what kind of vehicles is over here, and we got a tractor. So the question we have here, there's a battery, but it needs at least one wheel to move. We might be able to get a wheel in here. Oh, bingo. Bingo, bingo. These little farmhouses are awesome for the tractor parts. I bet there's another 5 more parts in there, to be honest. Let's see. We got a seat too, so we might actually have a tractor today as well. Let's see what else we got. We've got a fender. There's another wheel. Awesome. There's another wheel. Shit. So we got 2 wheels. Change sides on the jack. Do we need a fender? We do need one fender here. Looks no, we don't. No, we got the fenders. Those are armor fenders. We do need a hood though. And we do need some fuel. Nothing else in here. Let's see if there's one in here. Nothing in here. How about over here? Nope, nothing in there. And screwdriver. Nothing in here. Well, we got a tractor. That's good. Stuff over there looks empty. Okay, I'm gonna take the Ranger back to base, and then we'll come back and get the tractor. And you put fuel in it. Steal the can. We don't have an alternator, so we need to make sure we can start it. Hopefully it starts right up. I could switch batteries. I could switch batteries with the Ranger. That'll be alright. We could push the Ranger. Let's switch batteries. We could push the Ranger. We can't push the tractor. Remove battery. And remove battery. And install battery. Now that's guaranteed. I guarantee that one will run. This one, on the other hand, might need a little doing. But we can push it to a hill. See if she starts. Yeah, buddy. Okay, I'm going to drop this off. Okay. And now I'm going to push Shift and F to leave the vehicle run. So I can, this thing will charge while I'm going to go get the other the tractor. And I'm also going to leave my armor. I'm also going to leave my armor and stuff here as well, because since I'm gonna run, and it's not a very far run, we should be okay with just this. So that'll charge, and we're gonna go light for a run. Didn't even have to stop for stamina. Made it. Add this back here with my pile of junk. Looking like a real hillbilly farm here. Okay. Crops are doing nice. Yes, yes. Oh, these ones actually popped since we've been gone. vegetating still though. Let's see what's this at. Vegetating. I'm surprised the potatoes haven't popped up yet, to be honest. Those usually pop up pretty quick. Okay. Well, we got some uranium today. We got our, well, we got a dirt bike. We got a dirt bike, a Volkswagen, and the tractor today. That was good. That was good. We didn't do any of our leveling for engineering today, and I am still sick. I do have some radiation going on as well, which actually let's see what kind of radiation we got. We do have ARS coming back. I haven't been drinking any water, so we are a little low on water. But let's see. Our shotgun still has some radiation, but everything else is good. So that's not horrible. If we drink some water, let's see. How far off are we? Is our potassium still in there? Our potassium is still in there. So if we drink some water and pee like one time, we'll probably get rid of that. So we do still have the influenza. I need to get my clothes dried. So I'll dry this. I'll drink some water. I'll get rid of this rest of this radiation. Dry my clothes, and we'll get rid of it in the beginning of the next episode. But I'm super grateful, everybody. I hope this episode helped. I know I went through the radiation zone pretty quickly in this episode, but like I said, I do have an updated guide for the radiation zone right now. If you want to check that out, it does have all the entrances and exits that you can take. And then it has those other suits that you can have, and then it also shows you how quickly I can get rid of ARS and radiation presence. So if you are interested in the radiation zone, be sure to check out that video. I'll try to link it in the description. And yeah, I'm very grateful for you guys watching the videos, liking, subscribes, all the good stuff. I really appreciate you guys. I hope you guys have a good rest of the week wherever you are. I'm out, guys. Be safe. Have a good one.